Hey guys, I'm X Creek and that's Azelfan,
Hello.
right? And today we're going to talk about something a bit different. Well, a bit different if you usually follow my
Uh-huh.
videos. If you follow my videos, this is different. Shut up. Well,
You're a
um,
gaming
yeah,
channel. Come
this
on.
should be a gaming channel, all right? But I do watch anime, and most of my videos are about anime. However, that is not relevant right now. I want to talk about Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns
Heart of
pre-purchase.
Thorns.
Yep. Now, if you look at the Reddit page of Guild Wars 2, or if you go to 4chan, or if you go to various forums about
Yeah,
Guild Wars 2,
the Facebook page or
yeah, they have
the
announced.
forums.
Yep, they have announced pre-purchase for Heart of Thorns,
Yeah.
which costs $50. Now, let's look at the facts first before I start to say anything. The
Yeah.
first fact is that we don't know the full
Yeah.
content of this
Yeah,
expansion.
we don't know the details.
Yes,
They only
the
revealed some parts of the expansion.
correct. The content that has been announced so far, this is the key. So far, for us, it doesn't it is not worth $50 for the ones that has been announced so far.
Yeah.
What do we know that has been announced? That it's like what, one new class, the Revenant,
Uh,
a few eight elite specializations.
specializations. Yeah.
No, it's not all specializations. Only the elite one. Remember,
Uh-huh.
the normal specialization is an additional feature to the game anyway. So
Yep.
those who did not buy the expansion will still get it.
Yep.
Now, there will be new areas, but from what we know,
Yeah, it's
they have
like
announced
three
maybe,
maps, I think.
yeah, they have announced maybe three map or something, and that is definitely not expansion worthy. Also, no new weapons, no new armor set, no new crafting professions. This this results in a very anemic looking expansion. It doesn't have
Uh-huh.
enough content as it is revealed right now.
Revealed right now, yeah.
Yeah, we don't know if they will have more
Yeah.
content later on.
They don't even
Or
have the release date for the Heart of Thorns.
yeah, we don't even know
Yeah.
when it will be released. This is the fact right now. Right. Fact number two, they have opened pre-order for $50. So we
Yeah,
will
what do we get
judge
with $50?
now. We will judge this price tag by the information we have right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's fair enough, right?
Yeah.
We're using the information
So
we have currently to judge the price. That's pretty fair, I think,
yeah, it should
right?
be.
Okay,
Yep.
and then here's another fact. If you pre-purchase the expansion, you get the core game, the basic game. You get Guild Wars 2 for free,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yep.
That's the fact. I'm not commenting on this for now. Okay, the next fact is that the FAQ for Heart of Thorns has been changed by ArenaNet before and from before and after the expansion pre-order was announced. Before the pre-order was announced, they stated that yes, you do need to buy the base game. So
Yeah.
people buy the base game when it was on sale.
It's been on sale since
A
early
few
on this
months ago.
year. Yeah.
Yes. When they first announced the expansion, it was on sale, people buy the game. And then after the expansion's pre-order was announced, they suddenly say, "Oh, you don't need to buy the game because we're giving you the game
Yeah.
for free."
Yeah.
While it
What?
while it is a good news for newer players, those who bought the game 3 months ago is fucked in the ass.
Yeah. Why didn't they just told people that they will include the game with the base game, the
Yes,
expansion with the base game.
there is a probability that they don't know about this decision when they announce the expansion. However, how stupid can you be? This is a huge company.
Yeah,
This is a huge company. You don't just let's just give it for free suddenly without even changing the FAQ weeks before, right?
yeah, it's just bad, really
It's
false
either
advertising.
yeah, it's either false advertisement, you're trying to dupe people into buying the game before, or secondly, this is just stupidity because you didn't realize that people will buy the original game and then they said, "What the fuck when you give it for free?"
Yeah,
Now, there there is a misconception within the player base that those who protested about this just don't like that new players get the game for cheaper. No,
and that's not the case.
that is not the case. I will state our counter argument later. I will state the facts for now. The next fact is that from the free base game that you get from this expansion cannot be gifted to other people,
Ah,
right? It's already useless for veteran players
yeah.
because you
So if
already
you
have
are
the
new,
base
you
game.
get the base game. But if you already own the game, you
You get the
basically
expansion
you don't
only.
get anything. You only get, yeah, you get the expansion, but the free base game is just is useless for those
For the
who own the
veteran
game.
players, yes. Except if they give us a free base game code that we can give to other players,
Yeah.
that would make more sense. But no. All right, now the last point: to get maximum value out of the $50 we spent, veteran players would have to create a new account. Why? Because if we make a new account, we get the base game, 5 character slot, and then the expansion. We have five. We still have 5 character slot, but we pay $50. We get 5 character slot. But
Yep.
if you don't create a new account, you get 0 character slot. So
Yeah.
you lose on 5 free character slot, which if you buy it on the store, it's like what, $10
Ten
each.
dollars. It's $10.
Yeah, that's $50.
Wow.
All right, let's see the counter argument by the other side. Some people say that, oh, you don't have the right to be angry because you have played the game for free without any monthly fee for almost 3 years. Yes,
Yeah.
I think that's true. Yes,
Yeah. Been saying that.
we have enjoyed the game without monthly fee for years. That is correct. However, no, not however, and for veterans who thinks that new players should pay $100 to be able to play the game, you are crazy.
Mhm.
Okay? I don't want new players to pay $100 to be able to play the game. That's just nonsense.
Yeah.
Yes, we would like for
Basically
new
they
players.
pay double.
Yeah, we would like for new players to be able to pay $50 and get everything. That's good. Good for new
Yep.
players. I would not have it any other way. That's okay. However, based on the information we have right now, the content of the expansion is not worth $50.
Yeah, it's not worth at all.
Right? Okay. Second thing that people usually say is that $50 is the standard pricing for any MMO expansion,
Ah.
or at least the majority of MMO expansion. I agree with this. Yes,
Yeah, that's true, but
that's true. However, again, content wise, does Heart of Thorn have the same amount of content as other MMO expansions? The answer is currently no.
Yeah,
We get
it's
no
not
new
as big as
races.
the other expansion like
Of
uh,
course.
World
Well,
of Warcraft or
I don't even have to say another games expansion. Let's just talk about, let's see, Guild Wars 1 expansion. In
uh
Guild Wars 1's expansion, let's say factions or Nightfall, you have a new continent,
New Continent.
with areas as big as the original game. Also,
Okay.
you get two new classes, two free character slots,
Oh.
around 50 more skills for all
Ah.
classes.
Oh,
We
50
don't get
new.
50 new skills for all
Oh.
classes. Can you imagine
Ah.
that? A lot of new content. You have a lot more armor sets for each new expansion. We don't even have that in
And
this
this is from
expansion.
the same company.
This is from the same company,
Wow.
and people don't understand why most of the community is pissed. You
Yeah,
should be
like, come on.
uh, yeah, we don't understand why you think this is okay. The
Yeah,
expansion
right.
is anemic. There is not enough content in this expansion, right? Okay,
Yeah.
next argument. You say that about the character slot. You say that, oh, you can just buy gems using gold.
No, 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 no.
Essentially getting a character slot for free. No,
It's not
that
free.
is a fallacy. It's
Yeah.
free if you do not value your time.
Yeah, exactly.
Grinding for gold takes time, and not everyone will have enough time to grind enough gold. Let's take
Yep.
an example. Azelfan over here, he has to work. Because he has
Yep.
to work, he only have a few hours each day to play Guild Wars 2.
Yep.
So you can't expect him to grind gold for character slots. Or then you can say, oh, well, if you work, you can just pay for it. Yes, you can just pay for it, but that is a bad purchase. That is not a responsible use of money.
Yeah. Why would you introduce a new class, but you're not allowing the older player to immediately create it with a new character slot?
Yes, that's also it. It's just so shady because you're essentially saying that if you buy the game for $50, you have to
Uh-huh.
pay $10 more to be able to play the new class.
So it's
What the hell was
essentially
that?
$60, not
Yes, it's
$50 for
essentially
us veteran
$60.
players.
That is correct.
Wow.
Okay, the next argument people usually use is that this is a buy to play game, not pay to play. So, of course, the expansion is more expensive. Again, I need to remind you that Guild Wars 1 exists. The expansion price for Guild Wars 1 is the same as the base game, but you get a lot of content. In this expansion, you don't get enough content, but you still have to pay $50.
Plus $10.
Plus $10 because you don't get a character slot. You want the character slot,
Oh.
you pay the $75 pack or the $100 pack, which is too expensive. I'd rather buy other games. Right? This
It's
is just
frustrating.
ridiculous. Yeah, this is frustrating. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm severely massively disappointed actually because I'm
Yes.
hopping back into the game after a year hiatus. Like after they announced the Horror of Thorns, I was quite
Yeah,
excited. I
me
going
too.
back to the
After
game.
they announced the expansion, we
Yeah,
both go back into the game.
yeah,
We played the game. We have fun in it. But then
yeah.
this
After
comes up.
that, I'm bummed right now because of
But this
the
comes up, really.
yeah.
If you're telling me, oh, you're just a newer player, you don't really care about ArenaNet. No, I've played since Guild Wars 1 when I was still in college. I live in Indonesia. Indonesia have shitty connections. I have to wake. Yeah, I have to wake up 4 a.m. each morning to be able to play Guild Wars because that is the time frame where the connection is the most stable. I played, yeah, I played until the end game, 4 a.m. until 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. every morning.
Wow.
Can you imagine that? If you think I don't like the game, no, I like the game very much. Too much even. This is why it is disappointing for me.
Yeah.
Every time any people say that, oh, Guild Wars 2 is shit, Guild Wars 2 has bad combat, whatever, I always argue with them. No, the game is good. The game has very good value for money, but this expansion is not. This expansion does not have very good value for money.
Yeah.
Now, you might ask, so what would you have ArenaNet do? Cancel the pre-purchase? No. Make it free? No. I have two solutions.
Two
The
solutions.
first is separate the base game and the expansion. How?
Uh-huh.
Sell the base game for $10. Veterans does not have any problem with
Yep.
ArenaNet lowering the base game's price to $10. We have no problem with that. $10 is fine. And then charge $40 for the expansion. So in total, if a new player comes into the game, they will pay $50, the same price as now.
Yeah, it's
$10
fair
for the
that
base
way.
game. Yeah, it's
It's more
fairer
fair
that way.
that way.
Veterans pay less because they don't need the base game. Yes, I know you say that the base game is free, but as a matter of fact, it's not.
I don't
People,
really buy
yeah,
that. It's free.
people.
No.
No. People who value their money, people who wants value out of their money, does not get value out of their money because of it. This is not a matter of no, new players should not get free stuff. No, we want them to be able to enter the game for $50, but we do not want to pay $50 for this expansion. $40 is good enough. That's the first solution. The second solution, in conjunction with the first one, is give one character slot for every player who buys the expansion. Why? Because that is just logical. You release a new character class, you give us one character slot so we can play that new class without having to pay additional fees.
They want us to buy the deluxe edition.
You expect us to pay $25 more for a character slot and some useless in-game item? Yes, I say useless because really now, who gives a shit about miniatures?
I hate minis.
Yes,
I
I
hate
don't
minis.
care.
They look silly.
So, Guild Wars 2 players who are still confused whether or not you should pre-purchase the game, sadly, I have to say, don't pre-purchase the expansion. Because if you do, this is just giving signal to ArenaNet that it's okay to treat your player base like shit. It's okay to focus on new players while the veteran players can eat shit. No, you don't do that. The veteran players are the community in a whole is in an uproar right now. You can see in the forums, you can see everywhere. You can even see in
everywhere
Guild Wars,
we go to the pre-purchase news.
You can
Every
open
comments
Guild Wars
are
2. No. You can open Guild Wars 2's video on the pre-purchase and you can see how many upvotes and downvotes of that video. There are almost twice the amount of downvotes than upvotes. People are pissed and they have all the rights to be pissed.
Yeah.
It's easy to dismiss other people's argument by just saying, oh, you're just entitled. No. You have to see it from our point of view. Just because $50 for you is cheap does not mean other people can afford $50. No.
Yep.
Heck, we can afford $50 actually. It's not that we can't afford $50. We just don't want to
We don't want to.
because
Yeah.
yeah, because it is not worth $50. It's not worth our money, at least for now. Okay? If
Uh-huh.
in 2 months' time they announce that, oh, actually we have a whole continent of new content, you have a lot more armor sets to choose from, you have new weapons to choose from, then all right, I might say $50 is worth it. But for now, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
For now, it's not. That is just the fact of the matter. If you think it's worth it, good for you. Go pre-order. We are not saying that those who pre-order are traitors or anything. No, of course. If you think it's value for your money right
Yeah.
now, go buy it. I have no problem with that. If you're a new player looking to get into Guild Wars 2, go buy it. $50 for all of those. It's worth it. However,
It's a good deal for new players.
yes. However, if you feel conflicted, is this worth it for me? Then the answer is no. If you if you if you if you actually have doubt in your head, then no, it's not worth it. Also, the way ArenaNet changed the FAQ, oh, that is just disingenuous as hell.
Yeah. That's kind of
Although
shady.
Yeah, although they do offer refunds, but it still looks more like damage control to me, or an attempt to make them look better,
Yep.
right? This is just speculation on my part. This might be an attempt to make them look better. They say, "Oh, we offer refunds." The
Uh-huh.
common Some people might look at it, "Oh, they're a good company. They offer refunds." However, you have to remember that new players who bought the game 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, what is now their first experience of the game? They are asking for a refund of the game. They have to contact customer
Yeah.
support now.
When you
That
look
is
at that
now,
way,
yeah, that is now the first experience of the game they encounter. Is that a good way to promote your game? I don't think so.
yeah, why would you be happy if so many players asking for a refunds?
Right, and it doesn't even look good for the company for new players to ask for refunds, right? Imagine in the
Yeah.
headlines. Imagine in the headlines, thousands of people ask for Guild Wars 2 refunds. Is that a good news? No, it's not.
Yeah.
You know what? I really care for ArenaNet. I played their game since 10 years ago. But this is just shitty behavior. What is this?
Yeah, come
I'm
on,
just
Arinanet.
disappointed.
You had one job and you screw it up.
Yeah. It's not like we're unreasonable. It's not like we want the expansion for free. No, of course not. Heck, I don't even want the expansion for $30. I say $40. $40
Yeah.
is fine. But just give veteran players the respect they deserve. They've played your game for 3 years, 2 years, or maybe just
Yeah,
one
it's
year.
like they don't give a damn about the veteran players. They
Yeah.
only care about, oh, this is good for new players. Let's do that.
Yes, we have no problem with new players getting good value, but you have to remember that veteran players also need to get good value out of it.
Yeah.
Give us something, give us more character slot, give us gems or whatever. Something that makes the $50 price tag worth it, in our opinion,
Yeah.
right? And
Yep.
and and the way they announce the content for the expansion, this is really not enough. You
It's
announce
not.
what?
It's not exciting.
Specializations. Yeah, it's not really exciting. Oh, it's exciting for the first few week. I give you that. But after there are no more info on specializations, no more info on whether there will be new armor, whether there will be new weapons, whether there will be new maps other than the ones they have shown us.
Yeah.
We started to be skeptical about this expansion. What? Is that
Yeah,
it?
what are they doing? Man?
Yeah. We were on the hype train in the first few weeks, and then suddenly the words that came out of our mouth was, is that it? Is that
Yeah.
really it? And then the pricing came out. $50 for something that we said, is that it? So you have to imagine how we feel. Yes, if you think $40 for you cheap, or for $50 for you is cheap, good for you, mate. But I won't pay $50 for this. All right. You guys
Yeah.
can give us your opinion in the comment section below, whether you agree, you disagree, whatever. And hopefully you can voice your opinion in a civil matter, as we try to be civil here. I think at least
Uh-huh.
I think it was civil enough. It was civil enough. Of course,
I think. Yeah.
we are somewhat pissed. Yes, we are somewhat pissed. And if we offended anyone, we're really sorry. We don't mean to offend anyone. We
Yeah,
also
we're
do
just
not,
voicing our opinion.
yeah, we also do not want to badmouth ArenaNet. They have made a good game. I will not say that Guild Wars 2 is a shitty game just because of this. No, Guild Wars 2 is a good game. New players who want to come in, go and do it. It's worth
Yeah.
your money. However, we are disappointed at the
Yeah.
pricing for the older players. We need more to justify that $50 price tag.
Yep.
All right, I guess that's it for now. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.